Sir, now I made you the host and I had made the YouTube live streaming also, sir.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Dear participants, welcome to this day one. Sorry, welcome to this one-day workshop on AI tools in research paper writing. So, dear participants, kindly introduce yourself through chat box, your name, designation, department, college or institute name, city name, etc. I repeat, dear participants, kindly introduce yourself through chat box, your name, designation, department, college or institute name, city name, etc. Dear participants, kindly mute your mic, please. Arun Kumar, sir, kindly mute your mic, please. Arun Kumar E. Arun Kumar, sir, kindly mute your mic, please. Fazila Malik, madam, kindly mute your mic, please.
Good evening, Dr. G. Vaishnavi. Dr. G. Vaishnavi. Assistant Professor. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మాకు అవి అందులో 1 minute.
Dr. Balchandra sir, kindly mute your mic, please. Dr. Y. Balchandra sir, kindly mute your mic, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, kindly mute your mic, please, sir. Manjula madam and Panchala Rao, kindly mute your mic, please. Manjula madam and Panchala Rao, kindly mute your mic, please.
Hello. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Okay, sir. And sir, just please check with the slide which I have shared, if it is visible in a slide share mode.
Sir, not it, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it is visible only, sir.
Sir, it is visible and check with the slide moving, sir.
Sir, actually, slides are visible.
Yes, sir.
Slides are visible, but unfortunately, it is not in slideshow. Full screen is not there. Make it full screen, sir.
I'll just do it. Now, sir.
Yes, sir. Now, okay, sir.
And
Full
slides
screen.
are also changing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, just a moment, sir. Yes, just wait for a while.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Go to slide 2, sir.
Slide 2.
Okay, sir. One more. Okay. Another one, sir. Yes, sir.
Right,
One
sir?
more, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So participant, please mute your mics.
Speaker, sir, we will wait for another 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Sharp
Yes.
at, sharp at 7:40, we'll start the session.
Yes, sir.
7:40. Now it's 7:35. We'll wait for a few minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, we'll start. It's about to 7:40. So with a small introduction, I'll start today's workshop.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. Just with before beginning, I request all the participants to mute your mic until and unless if you have any questions at the end of the session. I will be clearing all the doubts and the queries. So let's have with this workshop again. Hope everybody will coordinate in this workshop. Okay, so good evening, one and all. This is Dr. Muhammad Ziaullah, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Vijaypura. So I welcome all the participants to this one-day national level workshop organized in collaboration with the HiLearn EdTech Institute on AI tools in research paper writing, how to make use of AI tools. Definitely this title itself says like how actually we are into the world of artificial intelligence, right? It is just I've seen like many sessions we have conducted, like where we have used the AI tools and shown the repetitive tools, how best they are well organized and which definitely will get benefit in writing the research paper, in doing the literature survey, right? So today also we'll see how the AI tools will help us to make how they will act, how they will help us in writing the research paper. Not only with that, we will also let us explore some AI tools, definitely, which will help you to write a research paper, not restricted to research paper. You can go with the UG, PG report writings, or you can say the thesis, then followed by your, if you are doing a PhD and about to submit your thesis and writing the thesis, definitely this will help you to gain some more insight and put some light on your work. Okay, so these are the contents of this today's workshop, where we will looking into the introduction of artificial intelligence. No doubt, I have seen like defining the AI itself is like quite interesting. Like a lot of us are seeing nowadays, right? AI is into the market. A lot of AI applications are there. We are making use of AI applications, not tools, AI applications or AI based applications in our day-to-day life, even if it is an e-commerce or any kind of concept of technical usage, right? Some even a lot of tools are there with the Play Store. So we will explore in terms of research paper writing. Then types of AI tools, some restricted AI tools I will try to show you. There are more than that also. Some applications will study about AI, some features, how best the AI tools can be used for the purpose of research, then how to make use of those tools. Then some publications also I will just try to show in a brief highlight. Then how to search the journals, best possible journals for the paper publication, which will definitely reduce your time, save your time, right? So we'll see one by one. But just with the beginning of this workshop, what is artificial intelligence, right? This is one of the trending topic which is nowadays, it's very like going on, right? I've seen like some of them have taken courses in the AI. They are doing some additional courses in AI, taking some free workshops, or you can say some kind of classes also to study what is AI, right? But theoretical concept of AI is completely different, you can say, when you just try to work with the AI, right? So defining the AI is how is like, it's a kind of the, again, the human intervention will be there definitely, where we try to train the machines, right? Where they learn, they memorize, then they learn the experiences, they think also on what inputs we are giving to the machine, and then they create and they try to even make the decisions also, right? So a lot of content is coming in the future days, like with the help of AI. The people are trying to build the AI hospitals. You might have seen in some news also, like AI hospitals is coming, AI robots are there, right? We are Japan's, and you can say the German people, they are like far more advanced in the using this particular technology, right? So basically what I say is like this AI is kind of the technology what actually we are trying to make use of in the form of an application, or you can say in the form of how best we can make use of that, right? So that is how we try to define this AI is just like, it's a kind of giving the ability, or you can say giving the capability, right, to the machines from the humans, where they try to memorize the things, right? They just learn the experiences and to think, or you can say can create also, right? So this is not like it's not an easy job to make your machine work, right? So this is how we try to learn from the AI. There are a lot of algorithms are there, right? There are a lot of things which are already there in the market, like people are making use of those AI tools, right? So many things come into existence when we go for this particular learning of AI, right? So again, when you just look at this word, basically I usually split into two parts. One is one is artificial, and another is nothing but intelligence, right? The meaning of artificial intelligence is it's quite common to understand, like where it is produced, you can say, right? And where when it comes to the intelligence, we say like something kind of a smart things which is happening here, right? So this is how the concept of AI is being developed. Now it has become very much common in our day-to-day life, and people are also making use of all those AI concepts and other thing. But if you just go back to the literature, you can say, right, from where it had evolved, like even we cannot even imagine also, just if you go back to just 1 year before, we were not even aware of this particular AI technology, right? Now everybody is behind the AI, right? From where this AI has been done. It's a kind of, you can say, like human cognitive ability we are giving to the machines, right? Some kind of neuroscience it is related to. If you just look at the figure which I have put forth here, right, you can see here it's a kind of a brain appearance figure, right, where you can see there are a lot of something kind of a neurons are there, then there are some kind of the lightning bubbles, you can see, right? There is a kind of an electric connectivity which has been there, right? So all of us we have a one control mechanism, right? We call it as a brain, right, which controls each and every part of the human body, right? So similarly here also we just try to understand how these things are being developed, right? So that is why in this particular workshop I have just included the definition of artificial intelligence, right? It's a kind of an ability where we give to the machines, right? Where the machines will try to mimic, we can say, right? We do the mimicry, right? Whatever the human does, we do some kind of a mimicry, right? So machines will also do the same thing, and they just perform the task, right, which is given by the input to the machines, you can say. And now even today the machine even making the decision. That is why I have just added this particular part. They have the ability to judge, right, and they have the ability to make the decisions, right? Some kind of algorithm concept we introduced here to just learn the machine, right? So this is what the definition of AI in brief we say here. Now when it comes to the next part here, like how this AI is being used, or from where, or from what are the different sectors of AI we have. It's just like it's a vast domain, you can say, right? So we have AI, then we have machine learning, then we have deep learning. Now people are even familiar with these words also. Earlier we were not knowing much about what is deep learning, what is machine learning, right? What do you mean by artificial intelligence, right? Now there is another word which is coming more in the market, like what is called as a NLP. In short form, we call it as a it's a natural language processing, right? So they all are interrelated with each other to how this AI is being developed, and definitely this will help you to understand this particular concept, right? So here in AI, basically we, if you look at this particular figure again, this is what the core part of your machine learning, or you can say artificial intelligence, right? It's a kind of a, you can say, a brain activity, right? Now from this we have some 4 sectors I have mentioned, where not restricted to only 4, we may have more than that also, right? So one is nothing but the machine learning. This is very like, if you just, even if you split, always I have a habit of splitting the words and make understand, right? So if you just try to see this particular word here, right, you can see there are 2 words are there. One is called as a machine, another is called as a learning. It means like we are making the machine to learn, right, by feeding the inputs, by giving the inputs, right, by training the machine, right, by giving the commands to the machine, by giving some programming inputs to the machine, where the machine has the ability to recognize, right? That is what the machine learning is. It has a capacity, it has a tendency, you can say, it has an ability to recognize. Now the question comes is what it will recognize. The question comes is it recognize the patterns, it recognize the data, it recognize the input which is given to the system, right? So for that we require some kind of information. We call it as a data. It's a plural, it's not a singular. We call it as a datum is a singular part, data is nothing but a plural part, right? So we require samples here, right? What type of sample? Again, it's again like the additional part, right? Whether you are doing some kind of activity, we need some kind of information, right? Machine cannot be trained blank. We need some kind of information where we need to put into the machine, we need to add it into the machine database, machine memory, you can say in simple words, where these machines will try to learn, and they will not learn by their own. You need to command them, right? You need to program them, then only it will help us. That is why we are only looking at the front end of the application, right? What the workshop says like AI tools, right? Now when you say it is a tool, right? So tool does this everything, right? Training, then it has a testing, then it has to recognize, it has to organize, right? Like a lot of things are associated with that particular definition, right? So that is why it's a kind of like you can say one part is nothing but the machine learning part. The second is we have a neural network. This is a very important part of this particular artificial intelligence, because as a human anatomy, if you look at the human anatomy, then we have a neurons, right? We have a dendrites, then we have a lot of things associated with the brains, right? We have a neural activity, we have a neural connections in our brain, like tissues and like so other biological concept. Again, it is more if you go into detail, right? So therefore, we have the concept of neural network. That is how this artificial intelligence is being developed, right? So we need to develop a network. We call it as a neural network, or you can say also call it as a cognitive network, right? You have some cognitive levels also. Same thing, we developed basically the network which are connected in the form of neural, or you can say neural point also, or you can say data points, more simple, right? So therefore, the computer system designed to intimate the neurons in a brain. That is what I say, right? So kind of network mechanism is being developed, right? So from there, we just try to make its usage by developing applications, right? So that is the another part. Third part is nothing but it's a NLP. It's a very trending topic nowadays, but still the people are not more aware of how the NLPs were working. It's a huge topic, right? Even to understand it, it takes more time also, right? So I'm just connecting with how this definition of AI is been there and how things are included into this particular concepts, right? So we have an NLP, we call it as a natural language processing, where it has the ability to understand the speech, right? Processing is nothing but what something you give to the machine or to the system where it has to process, right? So here basically we do with the speech processing, right? Where it try to understand, it makes some kind of a documentation work, right? It makes some kind of understanding, right? A lot of things are associated with this NLP part, right? That is why we call it as a NLP, and it's a field of AI, or you can say it's a part of AI, you can say, where we try to enable the computer, where the interpretations are done, right? Generations of human language, you can say, human features or human gestures, you can say, right? They all are possible by making use of this NLP mechanism, right? Similarly, we have the another part that is nothing but the robotics, right? It's again associated with the machines. You might have seen in the earlier days also, or might have heard, like there are some industries are there where the robots build the car, right? Where the robots build the whole mechanisms or the whole system part, robotics. And you might have even seen in the movies also, right? How the robots are there. You might have seen that movie also. I don't know, like Transformers are there, Transformer 1, 2, 3, or even something like where the robots are there, the machines are trained. Same thing happens here also, like machine that can assist the people without human involvement, right? So this is how the another applications of AI is possible, right? So with these two definitions, right, it becomes easy and simple to understand the concept of AI. Now, coming to the actual part of this workshop, that is nothing but how to make use of the AI tools, right? There are a lot of AI tools are there, right? There are a lot of, again, n number of applications are there, how best we can use it, right? It depends on the type of applications. You can choose some AI tools, right? Now, our workshop is again into the research paper writing. If you just look at the title like AI tools in research paper writing, right? So our focus will be completely on how to write a paper or how to make use of the AI tools so that it will help us to publish our paper, right? So in as per the survey or you can say in some with some kind of the search, after some search, right, related to the academics, no doubt, right? So there are some AI tools in the 2025 which has been categorized, that not only restricted to these tools, there are n number of tools are there. You can explore those tools also, right? So we have a literature survey review because when it comes to the research paper, right, a lot of things happen with the research paper. If you just look at the how the research paper writings are done or how we do that, basically we start with the introduction part, right? Then after that, the very important part is literature, right? Most of us always ask or our guides will ask, do the literature review, do the literature survey, right? Then after doing the literature survey only you come to your proper research proposal or a research title, or you can say some kind of a research heading, you can say, right? So this literature review can be done by making use of these AI tools. No doubt there are some non-AI tools are also there, search engines we call it, basically we call it as a search engine, right? So from there also it is possible, but it becomes very difficult to make a track of those papers which you have downloaded or which you want to refer. It becomes, there should be some kind of customization should be there, or you can say there should be some kind of easy mechanism procedures, you can say, right, where the literature survey can be done at some particular point, right? So there are some tools are there which are associated here with this particular section. So we can see like site.ai, then we have Research Rabbit. This I will explore in this today's workshop where we go for the dynamic discovery of the research paper. The meaning of dynamic discovery is nothing but if you have a one paper or you can say a base paper, it is possible to explore the n number of similar topics without going to the Google, right? So using this AI tool, it is possible to explore the research paper. That is why it is called as a dynamic, right? Then we have a smart citation analysis. Citations are also possible. You can reframe the citations based on the type of the citation styles, whether it is a lot of citation styles are there. That will also play a very important role. Then we have a Elicit by Out, where AI literature review assistant, it act as an assistant, right? So that is the second part of the research paper, right? Then similarly, the very important part is nothing but methods. What type of you can use the concept or how you produce the methodology, right? So that will also add to your research paper writing, right? So methodology is also possible by making use of this AI tools. Most of us are very much familiar by making use of ChatGPT, right? You can now the ChatGPT is very much advanced. I don't know how many of you have explored the ChatGPT. It's a basic version, which is a free version, and to make use of that free version, you need not have to pay any amount. It's a free of cost. If you have a Gmail account or any other account, you just need to log in the same using the same credentials, and then you can explore the ChatGPT for some extent, not completely 100%. I will show you that also. Right? Then you have a Gen AI where summarization with along documents is possible. Right? Then definitely Quillbot. So Quillbot will also, I will show you the how to make use of the Quillbot, which is best for suitable for paraphrasing, then generating the citations, or you can say the plagiarism check is also possible, but it is a paid premium version you have to purchase, right? So in methodology, a lot of things are included. Then definitely you need to add the results part, right? So results will also play a very important role where you need to how to put the results, where to put the results, on what part you can say. So everything will definitely add some or the other contribution from AI tool. I don't say like only one AI tool will give you 100% part, right? So that will not be done. But in here, step by step, you have to process, you need to proceed so that the research paper writing becomes more simple and more easygoing, right? And once the whole paper is completely done, right, then you need to go for, if many things you are added into the research paper, right, then you have to go for grammar checking. So that we need to have a Grammarly, right? It's a Google Chrome extension right? It also comes with the Quillbot, or you can simply download from the Google Chrome and add it to your Google Chrome extension. So definitely it will correct your grammar, or you can say grammatical mistakes are if they are there in the paper, right? It will also correct you, right? So that part is also possible by making use of AI tools. And one important part, right? Once your paper is completely 100% done by making use of AI tool, the big hurdle nowadays, right, which is there when you go for, if the paper is ready and we are going for the publication, right, it is nothing but AI detection. It is AI detection. How much amount of percentage of the AI part contents are included, right? So we need to also overcome the problem of this AI detection, right? If you just simply copy paste from the chat GPT, it will show you 100% data has been copied from the or generated from the chat from AI tool, you can say. So that is why AI detectors are there, right? AI text detectors are there. A lot of tools are also there where it will show you how much amount of percentage, in terms of percentage, the AI data is been captured, right? So for that, you can make use of Quillbot, right? Then there are other tools are also there. Then finally, when the whole paper is ready, then you need to go for plagiarism check, right? So how much amount of plagiarism? Basically, when you go for research paper writing or publications, right, we go for 25% of data for the basic thing, and sometimes we go for the 10%, right? Or you can say it should be less than, right? It should be less than 10% also. It should not be greater than 10%, or sometimes between 10 to 20% also, you can say, right? So that much amount of the copy pasting content is acceptable when you go for paper publication. More than that, definitely the paper will get rejected, right? So all those things will contribute for the publication in research paper writing. And if you are making use of AI tools, it will not create much of the problem. But only the thing is, AI content detector will definitely say that you have copy pasted, right? So once these things are easy for you, then definitely you can use of this AI tools, right? Now coming to the applications of artificial intelligence, like there are a lot of applications are there here. You can see, right, personalized experience is possible, right? How you go for making use of your personal content, how to share, making it user friendly. You have a lot of chatbots nowadays, right? You take any application, it comes with a chatbot. Even if you go for the IRCTC, there is a chatbot. If you go for any banking web application, there is a chatbot, right? So making a bot is also nowadays simple. If you are well versed with the programming part, then definitely it will give you. Analysis has become more simple, right? Content generation is very simple. Within just a single minute, I can write a letter using a chat GPT. Right? Even nowadays, it has become a very, I should not say, like, the students are very much making use of this AI tools, where you can say, like, they also write a letter by making use of chat GPT, even though they just command the chat GPT and it will create the file for you also, right? So content generation has become very much simple. Then content curation is there. Then we go for marketing. And nowadays, in e-commerce also. Earlier, we used to search for the you can say, like any product, you can say, like, there were no AI content or AI has been linked with that particular e-commerce. Nowadays, if you search today, tomorrow the same will appear at your particular e-commerce. Even it is related to Facebook's also. So that is why we have another word. We call it as a black, or you can say the dark web, right? One is a normal web. The another, what we call it as a, where it's a very scary thing to say, like, we have a dark web, or you can say dark world, where each and every data which we are making use of, or we are allowing the cookies also to accept, or sometimes we accept all the cookies, right? So all the information will be sent through by bypassing all the security, you can say, the protocols, right? And we are allowing all the applications from the Play Store to access our all the data, all the information, personal information, photographs, each and everything is possible by making use of this artificial intelligence. That is why if you might have just test, or you can say just make a demo, right? If you are making use of a Facebook, and if you are searching for any video content or any reel, right, the same similar reels will appear on your next page also. Why? Because the Facebook is learning from your search engine and the Facebook is learning from your content part, right? So that becomes very much you can say like a scary part, right? No doubt it's helpful. When it comes to the e-commerce, same thing happens there also, right? So that part should be taken care because we need to follow the ethics also, right? So that we will see it later. Then why search optimization is possible, then web design, online advertisement and personal use also it is possible for AI tools, right? Then once we see the application, there are some features are there, right? There are some quality features. You can say one is automation of task, right? We need not have to give the commands now. Manual, no, completely. It's you can say it's 100%. You can say automation work has been done, right? So that part also need to be seen here. Then data analysis. Earlier we used to go for a lot of tools for the analysis part, but nowadays you have a lot of AI tools where you can go for data analysis also. Generating the insight is possible, improves your quality of research, right? How to improve that is again, it will matter, right? But definitely it will improve the quality of research, then transforming industries and accelerating the discoveries, right? Now coming to the very important part of this workshop, that is listing some AI tools for research paper writing. I have divided into two parts, like part 1 and part 2. No doubt both will appear into the same thing, but there are some tools are there out of this where I always explore, like I always use them into my research paper writing, or you can say like best AI tools, right? So out of that, we have one is Research Rabbit, which is excellent to make use of it for the literature review, basically, because always we start when we go for a research kind of work, right? So the very first thing is we do the literature survey, then come to the problem definition, or from idea to literature survey to paper writing, right? Then this is, you can say, he is the main thing. You can say just like a heart, you can say, right? From Google Scholar, we start our research. Earlier, we used to do this, right? So this is the another thing which I will just try to show this particular part also. Then we will go for the Quillbot. This is a premium software. If you want to purchase, you can go to the directly to the website and you can purchase. And if you have any institutional access, it is still possible, right? And it's a very simple thing to understand, because nowadays we don't have time. We face, or you can see, we have less time. We can say that short of time. We don't have more time to read the papers also, right? If you want to read the paper, earlier the papers quantity was like 10 pages, 20 pages or something like this. But nowadays we are restricting it to 6 pages, 7 pages or less than 10 pages, maximum 10 pages, right? And but for that also, we don't have time to read the abstract also, right? Now we have become so lazy, like we don't read the abstract part, we don't read the conclusion part, right? Earlier we used to take the paper, download the paper, take the printout, mark in the paper, and then do a lot of other things, right? So now this chat PDF will definitely help you to make your research paper more simple, so that you can add it into your literature review also, right? Then you have a Researchpal, then you have LSeed, then you have WordWise, then ChatGPT or Pro, or you can use any free version to learn how to make use of this AI tools. Now, one by one, we will see and try to explore the in the same time how to make use of those things and how definitely it will benefit into this, right? Now, coming to the very first thing here, before going to the Google Scholar, right? Here in the Google Scholar, if you have a Gmail account, right? What actually is Google Scholar? Is it same like Google? No, it is associated with the Google, right? No doubt it is associated with the Google, but here it's a Google Scholar. You can say the word itself says a lot of things here, right? So scholarly, or you can say you will get a lot of papers and other things associated with this particular part, right? So like you can go for the papers, right? You can go for the patents, right? Then you can go for some textbooks is also possible, right? Textbooks are also possible by making use of this. You can say like textbooks are there, even though if they are in the print or even if they are in the web, right, etc. And still it is possible. And here the very important thing is you need how to go for citations, right? citation generation is more simple, or you can simply copy paste and you can just put it into your reference section, and then you can simply add, so that that particular paper whichever you have referred, it becomes understanding, or it becomes simple for you to take into the consideration, right? So we'll see one by one how this AI tools will help us. The first thing, always I start with the Google Scholar, right? Many of us know what is Google Scholar, or if you don't know, but still I will just try to show you. Now Google Scholar, it is, again I said, like, it is associated with the Google, right? So it is a search engine. Basically, it's a search engine. It's a completely free of cost. You need not have to pay anything. Only the thing is you can have a Google account. That is what the Gmail account. And if you have a Gmail account, it is possible to create the Google Scholar account also. Most of the time, I always recommend to complete or to create your Google Scholar account by making use of the institutional credentials, or you can say institutional ID, right? Not like any number at gmail.com. No, any number at the rate like ccap.org or edu.edu.in or something, like you can do that, right? Why is because the paper, once you publish, see, there is one by one thing which I always go for, I always tell to the scholars, just like, for example, if you are a scholar, right? Research scholar, you can say any PhD scholar or anything, right? You can say, I'll just write here, right? PhD scholar. Then for that, what we do? We go for research. We do research, right? So what research? Any title, any topic, whatever you do. Then we go for paper. So whatever, this paper is your outcome, right? It's a kind of an outcome based work, what I usually do it, right? So any scholar, whether it is a UG, PG, or you can say PhD also, I can just mention here, like UG, PG, and PhD scholars, right? We do some kind of a research, or you can say some kind of work, right? Etc. It can be innovations or something. You do it, right? So that is one thing. So here, the additional thing what we do is, I said that's like a paper is your outcome. But this should not be stopped here. This should not be stopped here. For example, you have done a very best research work and you have published a paper, right? Whether it is in your, if it is SCI, or whether it is a Scopus, right? Etc. And any you can say like publisher, from publisher you can use, right? So if this is done, right, and again it depends on whether your paper is Q1 or whether it is Q2 or whether you are going for Q3 or Q4. Four things I consider. We call it as Q stands for the quartile indexing, right? Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. It comes from least to highest part, from left to right. That is, Q4 is just base, Q3 is okay, Q2 is more okay, or you can say Q1 and Q2 are always best, and Q2 is always best, and they are very highly paid. APCs are there for those particular papers, right? Now, if you stop here itself, right? What is the actual part of the Google Scholar I'm just trying to highlight? Okay, just taking some time to cover this particular part. Why? Because most of time I have seen the scholars, and even in my peer network, or I can say my colleagues also, they do a lot of research and they do the paper, right? Indexing is also done, right? So the paper we have, then we go for publication, then after that we go for indexing, whether in which we call it as indexing. Okay, indexing can be your, it can be your Scopus indexed, or sometimes we go for, basically all papers are Google Scholar. They are Google Scholar, indexed in Google. You can say they are indexed in Google Scholar. There also they mentioned it as a Google Scholar index. Now, what do you mean by this Google Scholar index? Is nothing but any paper which is published from any publisher, whether it is a conference paper or whether it is a UGC or whether it is a normal publication, paid, unpaid, you take anything. It will get index. Index is nothing but somewhere in the Google, if you search, that particular part will come, right? Now, the very next thing is this should not be stopped here. You have to create. You have to create an account, right? Create, write in short forms, create account in Google Scholar, right? How to create and other things I can just show you with the short glimpse of that particular how to create. Now, why this is required is this is required to for citation. This is required for citations. How many number of people are referring to your work will give me the citation, and it can be total citation, I index, H index, and other thing. And this will be asked in the NB accreditation or NAC accreditation, or even during the autonomy also, right? More the number of paper are cited, then we say that we have so many number of citations, and the citations will add to your profile. And most of us fail to do this. We do the paper, we go for paper publication, and then we don't go for this creating the account in the Google Scholar, and then we don't cite also, right? Even though the papers are getting cited, but it will not show into your profile, right? So this is what about the Google Scholar. Now here in the Google Scholar, why is this is basically is because it's a search engine. Google Scholar is a free tool for accessing the scholarly literatures, right? Type of content can be indexed in this particular thing, where it includes the articles. I said like thesis, you can go for books, you can go for abstracts, go for opinions, technical reports are there, preprints are there, then selected web pages is also possible. And it is widely covered part, right? When you can just search on the Google, it will appear on that particular page. Then it's a huge source of information. You can say it's a full stack of information where you have an indexing in the content for the publishers, right? Professional societies are there, repositories are there. Repositories are nothing but it's a kind of a bank, academic bank or information bank, right? Universities, they do have the repositories. Few universities have that, right? So all these things are possible using the Google Scholar. And how to make use of this Google Scholar is, I'll just show you that also. But before that, we have some features to understand what is Google Scholar and other things, like it is scholarly use for the literature, right? Explore the related works, finding the citations, then keeping up all the research development and showcasing the academic publications, right? So this is all about the Google Scholar. And now I just want to show okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is what you need to do is just go for Google Scholar. Okay. And here you can see there is something written as scholar.google.com, right? Click on this. Okay. So once if you go for Google Scholar, okay, here you can see. Okay, so how this will look is you can see one is once the thing is you need to log in. Okay, you should be logged in into your Google account. So you can see here the logo, and here you can see there is a library. Whatever you star mark, it will appear here. Here is the profile, right? And here a lot of things goes. You can profile library alerts and metrics and some kind of settings, right? So if you are new to this Google Scholar, right, this will also help you to go for understanding, preparing your research paper articles. But it's not an AI tool, but still it's a kind of a search engine. Definitely it will add more information and more content to your paper, right? So what you should do is you should go for my profile, right? How to create a profile is my profile. Here you can see it, right? So I am registered with the institutional ID, like my email ID is also verified by the email ID provider like pace.edu.in, right? Biomedical signal processing, and the papers which get published or indexed in the Google Scholar, not only Google Scholar, they're by defaultly in the Google Scholar, right? And here you can see like all the papers will appear into my account. right? And it should be in your paper only. It should not be there other papers. Okay. So this thing this is what the things are, right? And this number will show you that this paper has been cited some nearly 17 times, right? It was published in the year 2015 and this is 2016, 10 times they have published. And here you can see this part will add benefit to your appraisals, or you can say it will add an advantage to your college department, right? Anything is possible here. This part, the cited part, right? You can see here. This is important. Total citations are 34, right? How it is 34? Just by this particular count. 10 plus 27 is 10 plus 17 is 27 plus 4 is 21, and it goes on, right? So H index you have, I index is nothing but 2. So it means that a single paper is been cited by 10 times. This is 17 and this is 10, right? So this is what the idea behind the Google Scholar and why this is important, because the paper which you publish, it should get cited up, right? How it is, it's very simple. Even if you don't add, you can add it manually from article group, add article, you can add manually also. You can do a lot of things here, right? So I will not go in detail in this particular part here. So I will just want to show how this will help for research paper writing, right? Now, suppose your domain of area, I will just take my domain, like if I want to go for EEG signal classification, right? I have an idea, like I want to go for the detection of brain diseases using the EEG signal analysis. For that, I require paper, right? For example, or suppose you have a base paper, you can also take up that activity also. Right now here, if you go for in the Google Scholar search engine, I'm not telling Google, don't go for Google, go for Google Scholar. Even Google also it is possible, right? Okay, now here you can see I just put my name. Now here, whenever you go for paper writing, research paper writing, nowadays I have seen another one critical observation that when you go for paper publication, right? Why you are doing the paper writing? Because you need paper publication. That is what I said. It's an outcome. I just say one more time here, like it's a kind of an outcome, right? So if you go for writer, your work, its outcome, research work, its outcome is paper. It's a paper publication. It's a work. It's an outcome, you can say. I just want to do that, right? Fine. So therefore, what we do is we go for Google Scholar, take your idea, post your idea, or take your base paper. Now, when you go for paper publication, they will ask you to add the papers which are more relevant, which are more associated with that particular topic, so that your work get refined, right? So that part has to be done. Now, if you carefully look at this particular results of my Google Scholar here, they say it's nearly around how much this is 7 lakh, some 12,000 is been done, some amounts are there. This is the total result which is searched for 0.11 seconds, right? I don't know which year, where, everything 2300. So what I do is I go for since 2015, how many papers are there? That's it. I don't require more paper from 1947 and other things. So here you can see it is from total number of paper published so far is 6,830 papers. So what I will do, I will not take all the 6,830 papers and do a kind of a literature survey and publish the paper. The idea behind using the Google Scholar is this will show you the papers which are more recent, right? Because you have a different search engine, customization is possible, right? Here you can add or customize by date also. Many things is possible. Many things are possible by making use of this particular type, right? You can add patents also, you can including the citations also. You can go for alert. You can create an alert for the paper which actually you want to refer more in future part, right? So now here, suppose if you want to go for referring one paper from any, if you are interested in one paper, I'll just try to show you this. I will download. So what you should do, you click on this. If it is open access, it will get download. or it will show you its PDF format. If it is not, then this will not be done, right? Okay, so this is the paper I have taken. So what I will do is I will just download this paper, right? So machine learning based early detection and diagnosis. I put it in the desktop, save, right? 13 GNI. Okay, fine, right? So this is in 2025. Somebody has published a paper like machine learning based early diagnosis of youth mental health conditions. He has done a lot of things. Now I don't have time to read the whole paper of around some 13 pages are there, right? It's not possible for me to read. I may take some more number of time to analyze it, what models are there, what things are there, which tool is there, which algorithm is there. So many things are there. It is not possible, but it is not possible by the human just to read in 1 minute or 1 second or something, but it is possible by AI tools, right? How it is possible? I will show you once I come to that particular section part, right? So this is how the Google Scholar will help you to understand the search part and other things. And here, suppose I have referring this particular paper, here you can see there is an option called as related articles, and here you can save it, that is star mark. It will add it to your library, and then there is a one more important thing that is called as a cite. The meaning of cite is nothing but the paper whichever you refer should be acknowledged into your reference section if you are making use of even a single word into your research paper, right? How to acknowledge? By citation, or sorry, by citing that particular paper. How to cite the paper is different thing, whether you are making use of a MLA format, if you are going for APA format, if you are going for Chicago, Harvard, Vancouver, there are a lot of different possible citation formats are there, but the condition is that in the whole paper you have to make use of only one referencing style. Either you go for APA or whether you go for MLA or you go for any other referencing style, it should not change at all, right? So that part you need to take into consideration when you go for paper publication. The reason is, before publication, the authors are asked to go for the author guidelines, and in guidelines they will say that you have to refer this and this format, this style and everything. The style should not be changed. The very first thing the reviewer or the editor does is they will check your manuscript whether it is correctly following the guidelines of author or not. If it is not following, directly they go for rejection also sometimes. And sometimes they will take into the consideration, go for plagiarism checking, and then once if it is everything is fine, they will ask you to put it into the proper format and resend it back. And this will cause the whole time consumption. Time will go, right? We don't have much time also. We don't have patience also. Once the paper is sent to the editor, our paper should get accepted in the very first review only, which is not possible at all if it is a very good journal, right? So these things should be taken care while going for paper publication, right? Now coming to the next part here is ChatGPT. This everybody knows, right? What is ChatGPT? Nowadays, ChatGPT is coming with a lot of different versions. Like it is useful in AI chatbot, conversational AI, powered AI models are there. It's a very versatile kind of the AI model where continuous learning is possible, integration is possible. Different things are possible into the open AI platform, right? So we are only like very much familiar with the OpenAI. There are a lot of other tools are also there, and how to make use of AI tools is more important instead of learning what is this particular tool actually says, right? Now what I will do is I will just open here the ChatGPT. You can say, I know this is very much very simple or silly thing, like what I'm just showing is a ChatGPT, but here it is more important to learn more because it's one of the AI tool which is we are more familiar
screen
with.
is not visible.
Not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Okay, sir, just a minute. Now is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, right. So this is ChatGPT, right? So there are a lot of things are there. Earlier we don't have all those different things here. Like you can, when you go for ChatGPT, it is ChatGPT plus. You can upgrade by purchasing the ChatGPT, which is nearly around some 1200 to 1500 for per month or something like this. You can get a plus member also, and there are different tools are there. Earlier we don't have search also. Nowadays it is coming with many things. Here you can go for Grammarly also. Like it's a kind of an assistant where it will correct your grammatical mistakes also. right? So here in tools, and there is one symbol, something called as a plus symbol, and definitely it will add more thing to your tools, right? Here you can see add an image, create an image or something like this, right? So this is which account? Okay, I'll just try to switch to the another account because I just want to show you that part where actually the ChatGPT is allowing us and helping us to use that particular parametric part. I'll just log in.
This is paid version or free version, sir?
It's a free version, sir. Free version,
Okay.
free version.
Thank you, thank you.
Paid version, you will get more features. Okay. Okay, this is. If it is institutional ID, sir, it will give you this like access is blocked. So institutional don't allow to make use of all those things. If it is a Gmail, definitely it will give you the more access. You have some limited usage, you can say. Now you can see now here, I'll just show you this part. Now you can see this was disabled on that account. I have another account where you can see this plus is visible, right? So earlier that in that particular account, I have used all the daily, you can say daily access parts are, it's a very limited, you can see. So if you click on this here, you can see you can add from applications, you can connect to your Google Drive, you can go Open Drive also, you can add photos and files. A lot of things are possible for this particular AI tool, right? And here in tools, you can go for creating an image is possible. Earlier, it was not possible. Now, the things are becoming more and more easy. If you are very much familiar with the completely ChatGPT or even any AI tool, you can write a complete book also. In just 2 to 3, 4 days, it is possible to write a complete book with images, with citations also. You can create an image and just giving a command to the AI tool to generate the particular image, block diagram, Word files also. You need not have to copy paste and do it that also. That is also possible, right? So now here you can see just now we have downloaded one paper and here you can do anything, right? You can add a file or you can do anything on that particular task. Suppose, for example, from the paper, I'll just show you. This is the paper which we have downloaded. Okay, this paper we have downloaded, like machine learning based something, right? Now, if I say this is my base paper, assume that this is my base paper. I'm referring 2025 paper, and I want to write a synopsis, or you can say I just want to write a proposal or something like this. The thing is only is you need to give a proper command, right? Prepare a proposal for, type the title, put enter, let it be anything, whatever comes in your mind and you're doing. Project proposal. Suppose this is my research based proposal and I want to give the synopsis, because that is how the things will start with the paper, right? You need to have a title. I have a title, right? I need to prepare a proposal. Proposal is, it can be your synopsis also, UG, PG, or do you take any PhD also, right? You have taken this. So project proposal, it will give introduction, it will give objectives also, because in paper we require objectives also, right? It gives you the significance of the study. It will give a very literature survey, very brief. It will give you the methodology, that what things are there, which model I should use, because we don't know what actually we want to do, right? We don't know which tool, we don't know what things are there, which are the evaluation matrices are there, right? What actually hyperparameters are there, what should be the outcome of that particular, and it will give you timeline also. Within just a single click, I have done this, and you can see around some 10, there are some references also. Now, what I will do is, I will just give a command to this, create, I can say CREAT, create a Word document. You can say docx file, enter. Now, the earlier chat GPT was not trained chat GPT. It is only receiving the inputs, giving the output. That's it. Now, this chat GPT, which is also a free chat GPT, it is giving you, it is listening to you, training your model, which you are in the current window. The thing is, you should not switch the window or close the window. Now, this chat GPT is trained here. What is trained now? The trend here is I have given a title, I have asked it to prepare a proposal, right? It is trained now. And for the proposal, simply in a single 1 or 2 lines, what I have written, you can see. Create a Word document, docs. Which document, what type of document? I'm just mentioning. I'm not telling that prepare a Word document of that above or something like this. It means that it is completely linked here. This part is the above part is linked to my message input, which I have given. So this is how the artificial intelligence work. This is the intelligence system which is being developed by the OpenAI, which was not there earlier. It is now available, right? So here you can see now with just a single command, it has given me the output now. You can see here. So what is the output here? I will click on this. Right? So it is getting downloaded, downloads, and it is here, right? I'll just open it. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you just see the proposal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see. So it is of 2-page proposals. So you have a title. It means that your Word file is ready. Earlier what we used to do is we used to simply copy paste. You just take this, copy this, put it into the Word file and ask to do this and this. Very difficult to do that also. Now only the thing is simply you need to give a command, right, and prepare it. It is possible. If you want to create a PPT of this, it will create PPT also. Create a PPT. Give it. That's it. Please mute the mic because it's creating something. Okay, thank you. Right. So create a PPT. So it will definitely in some times it will create a PPT, but very limited things are there with the free thing. This is possible. Right. Similarly, you have other things. You can add a photo, analyze the thing. One question answer such part also I'll just try to show. Okay, right. So now click on this. PPT is so anything is possible by making use of AI tool. Right. So here you can see my PPT is ready, but PPT is not well designed. It's a normal blank type of things you can see in this PPT. Okay, you can see. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Now you can see. First is title slide. You have to add the other things also. Second is introduction, objectives, right? Each slide by slide, it is adding into the thing. Only the thing is beautification is required so that it looks good. This chat, there is a huge difference also by making use of the chat GPT, and there is another called as a gamma.ai. This is a bit different here. AI powered PowerPoint presentation in seconds. This is another thing. I'm just trying to link these two. What difference is? Chat GPT will also give you the PPT Word file, any file. You can do anything here. Now this Gamma here, AI powered PowerPoint presentation, start for free. With even you can go for finding the what you can say, like question answer sessions or something like objective type of questions or something. Sign up. just I'll show you the another thing with the chat GPT till it get logged in, or you can just create with the account also. Okay, I'll just show you. See, I have one screenshot here. This is visible, right? Whatever the things I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
See here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just the use of this part. Okay, so I have downloaded one photograph. Here you can see this is the screenshot which I have just taken from the mobile phone. You can see there is one question number 12. There's one question and 4 answers I have, right? I don't know the correct answer, right? So what I will do is, by using this chat GPT, here there is an option called as plus symbol, add photos from the files or something. Where it is, show it's getting downloading. Okay, this is the screenshot. Okay, here you can see screenshot. I will just open this. Right, I've not done anything. I've not written a single sentence. I'm not giving any kind of a command to the chat GPT. What I have done is I've just added a photo or a screenshot and I will upload here. Okay. Upload. Now what this chat GPT will do is it will upload, then, right? There is a question with 4 answers. Now check this. The question is in the screenshot. Now see the power of AI tool. The chat GPT or AI tool, I will not tell the chat GPT because it's a kind of an application. It's an artificial intelligence. The AI tool has an ability that it reads the photo, it reads the content of the photo, and it writes into the chat GPT with all the 4 answers, sorry, all the 4 possible options, and it gives me the correct answer. You can see the most likely correct answer is rewards. Right, so there is a this is the platform actually which I used to use it. So ECL LearnX platform, where to download your STTTP certificate, right? From where you can download. You cannot download from the transaction. It's a very common thing. You cannot download from your courses, right? You cannot download from the session. The correct answer is from rewards. What is reward here? Certificate is my reward, right? So here you can see the answer is given by the chat GPT, because I have not written a single word also. I have just uploaded a photo and I've asked which is the correct answer. Now, because I have not trained the model, I have not given anything, but there is something which is behind the chat GPT, which is accessing and doing all this smart work, all this intelligent work, right? So this is how the chat GPT will work. And this is Gamma. You can go for plain text. You can generate the PPTs also. It will give you all the correct possible presentations, and definitely you can use those part, right? Okay, this part. Right, this was all about chat GPT, right? Okay, now coming to the next part, there are some another word is called as a word voice. So word voice is a kind of a advanced powered platform designed to assist with the writing, editing, and improving the content. Right, it is powered by cutting edge very NLP language. So that is what I said in the beginning, right? So you require a NLP processing technology where you can enable the understanding and analyzing of the whole human content and the other things also. And it's very easy, and it's a completely some parts are free. You can use that also. Can use free AI assistant for writing. Okay, till now whatever I've said something different, that part, that thing, you can go for starting with the free AI writing and assistant, or you can say the text editor. Here you can see, right? Here you can see. So anything you can write a lot of different parameters, different options are plagiarism, summarizer, translator, right? AI detector is there, paraphraser is there, grammatical checking is also possible, right? So this is not a premium. You have to pay for this, and you can use the WordVoice for proofreading. You can say it's a kind of a AI proofreading, and also detects what type of AI content you are making use of, something like, right? So if I say, like, if I try to just copy the some part, right? Okay, copy and paste, right? Proofreading. Proofreading, the meaning of proofreading is making your grammatical mistakes and sentences and making it more clear, right? So you can see there is judgment, right? Accept it. So meaning of judgment, using a prior knowledge, right? Here you can see using a prior knowledge. Now you can either accept it or either you can reject it. Both things are possible, right? So this is AI proofreader. It means that whatever the content you read, see, this thing can, this can be done only at the end of the research paper. Once your paper is ready, go for AI. I'm just showing you the what are the tools and which tool will help you in what particular manner, right? So once it is done, go for the AI proofreader by making use of AI WordVoice. It is possible. You can use the paraphraser also. Paraphraser is nothing but whatever the content you have written, the same content will get paraphrased with some different text. You can see I have written the content and click paraphrase. Right, here you can see what is the sentence. Our sentence subject to judgment of EG using prior knowledge. You can see the current primary method of assessing the mental health in the young people involves subjective evaluation, something. These sentences are almost same to this particular things, right? Both are almost similar. Only the thing is it gives you more different view compared to your normal thing. So this is also possible, right? If you want to summarize this part, it is also possible, right? So make use of these things so that it will help you to understand just try to explore once this workshop is done into your daily life, so that definitely it will add more interesting thing to your publication part, right? Then it has some kind of features like styling enhancement is possible, grammar things and spelling checking is possible, summarization is also possible. I'll show you the summarization also, translation and content generation, right? Important part is nothing but the Quillbot. Quillbot is a very advanced AI power tool. It's used for helping the paraphrasing, grammar checking, summarizing, and it also makes use of NLP. It has some features like paraphrasing tool, grammar checking, summarizer, citation generator, and plagiarism check, right? So how actually this will work is, I'll just close this. It's a paid version. It's not a free version. So you need to use this Quillbot. Now Quillbot will come with a lot of different application extension. It's a paid version, right? You can do anything. Paraphrasing is there, grammar checking, AI detection or something, right? So what I will do is I'll just show you with the example with the AI detection part. You can see this is the logged in thing which I have done. You can add words or you can add your applications also. Now what I have done, I have taken a content of this paper, then I will paste it, right? So once I have done, I will ask it to check for whether it is AI generated data or not. Right, here it will give you result AI. Now it is completely 0%. Completely 0% of the text is likely AI. Why? Because the one who has written this content he has written on its own. He has written subjective to it, based on his knowledge, based on his understanding of the research work and everything, right? Now you can see it is completely 0%, right? Now if this thing it is not, if you're not able to read this thing, what you can do is you can go for humanizer. The meaning of humanizer is nothing but making it more simple to so that the humans can understand, right? So paste it, humanize. Right? Control enter. So you can see here almost
Sir,
some-
good evening, sir.
some things you can see on the other side, on the left, on the right side, you can see, right? So one more thing I just want to show with this Quillbot. This is visible, right? You can interrupt me if it is not visible. Okay.
Visible, sir.
Okay, thank you. So what I will do is I will take it from the ChatGPT. Okay, so let me take one part here. Copy the content which is generated from the ChatGPT. Delete, paste. Then I will ask it for take. You can see in this particular section, it is 100%. Obviously, because I have downloaded it from the ChatGPT, right? I've generated from the whole proposal is generated from the ChatGPT. Then this will show you 100% it is AI content, and it will show you. It may not show you the plagiarism. Okay, that is different, and this is different. Here you can see paraphraser, detector. Some more tools are there. Summarizer, chat, Quillbot, citation generators. Okay, so it is 100% likely to be the this part. Okay, plagiarism. Now, is it possible that whether the content of the data which I have taken from the ChatGPT is scan the text? Taking some time. Zero % plagiarism, right? No plagiarism at all. Why? Because this content is not been copy pasted from any of the resources. This is so there is a difference between the AI generated text. By making use of AI tools, it will show you 100% plagiarism, and then the other thing is, it will show you 100% plagiarized data, 100% AI detected data, but 0% plagiarism. I will just show you one paper report. I will just show you, which is checked using the Drillbit software. Drillbit. Okay, I have a report. You can see the report here. Now you can see this is the Drillbit software used for checking the plagiarism or detection of plagiarism. Recently, we have done that particular part. Similarity index is completely 0. This is 0 because no data has been plagiarized. I have another part. This report I will just show you. Okay, 22% of the data has been copy pasted. From where it is copy pasted, also it will just show you by this links. 10% from student paper. So this is how the things will go. Okay, and it will show you the color of the lines where it get plagiarized. How to remove? You can make use of the other things, and it will get give you the result based on the satisfactory and the other things. Right here, you can see quotations are excluded, references are excluded. This will not give you the AI detected information, right? It will give only the plagiarism detected information. You can use some other softwares also where the detection of AI content is also possible with the advanced AI data checker, right? So this is completely 0% thing is possible, right? So this is how this Quillbot will work. There are a lot of different other features, are the summarizer and other things. That part also you can learn it from the Quillbot. Now coming to the next part. We have a research rabbit, right? Basically, this is used for the literature review.
Hello,
That is
sir.
what.
Sorry
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the introduction.
Yes.
Sir, now you have shown me that AI detection is, for example, it is 20%, 30%. How can we solve it, sir?
You can use by making paraphrasing. You can change the synonyms of the sentence where the sentences are plagiarized. That is one mechanism. The second thing is you can use any paraphrasing tool, okay, and then you can make use of the information into a humanoid information, right? It is actually 0% plagiarism, right? I will just show you the another thing just before going to the next part.
I'm asking about the AI detection, sir. AI detection.
AI detection, it will show you where the content of AI is detected. You have to make humanized. I'll just show you that also.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll just show you. That is what I've just shown. This is AI detected 100%, right? Recent studies. Here we will. I'll just show you another time. AI detector. It is 100%, right? So what I will do, I will use this complete data which is generated from the chat GPT. There is called as a AI humanizer. The meaning of humanizer is nothing but the content which is written in the which the generated from the AI tools, right? Delete. Okay, I will just paste the content which is AI generated information. Okay, it's not copy, paste. Okay, this is paste. I will do humanize. The meaning of humanize is nothing but the data which is generated from the system or the chatbot, it will be converted into understandable or human, where human, we make mistakes, we have some less understanding, we don't make use of proper grammar and so many other things, right? So what I will do is I will copy this information. Now, the left side of information is a AI information generated from the chat GPT. Right side of information is the information which we have humanized using the same content, right? So what I will do, I will go for AI detection. Maybe it will show 100% because I've done using the software. This, let's check with that also once, right? This is, I have not used any AI tool to humanize, right? So this copy and pasted, right? I've pasted it. Detect recent studies. Is it same? No, it's not same. It's not got copied. This I will take copy, right? And here I will paste. Detect AI, right? So let's check now. It was 100% from this chat GPT. This is also showing 100%. Now, can you just see some kind of moderate values? It shows basic here, but still it is 100% because the data itself was from the AI generator, right? So humanized will also show you 100%, right? The only thing is you need to lower the level by changing their synonyms, by replacing the words. That things are possible, right? So that part, it means that something kind of paraphrasing need to be done for changing the content of AI. That part has to be done, right? It takes time because once the paper is ready, try to make use of different other tools, check it again and again, then you will come to one particular format. I can show you the another thing. Let's check with the paraphraser also, right? So this is paraphrase, which is again less than the less content. And if you go for again checking with the AI, again it will show you. A bit slow. Paraphraser, right? It will show you 100% also. it's not showing because words limits are less, so that is why it's showing still 0% text is 0% of the text is likely AI. You can see here, right? So it was 100%. I have paraphrased it. Now it is showing me 0%, right? So tools you have to use, proper tools you have to use, so that the things becomes more easy for you, right? Hope I have answered your question, madam.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Right. So we'll go to the next. That is similarly, we have a Research Rabbit used for web applications, Softify for the papers, paper collection, network visualization, and collaborations also. I will come to this last part. Some features are there of Research Rabbit are like collection of relevant papers is possible using Research Rabbit. You can receive more number of recommendations of your interest, right? Same as your Google Scholar. Visualization of a network is possible. If you look at the figure also, I can just show you that also. Some collections you can have it from your library, right? So that is one thing. Similarly, you have different chat PDF. A chat PDF is again, it's a AI powered, right? It's a PDF tool. Summarizers are there. It also has a PDF bot, right? Then it has some extraction, the information. And that is what I said in the beginning. I'll just show you this part, how this will help you to read the whole paper in just a single click, right? Because it has some good features, like it saves time, right? Explain all the complex topics, right? It gives you feedbacks also on whatever the inputs you give to the chatbot. And obviously there is a privacy because it will not save any kind of content, right? I'll just show you this part. Here you can see. I'll just close this. Okay, now here we have a chat PDF.ai. Right, I just said like the paper which I have downloaded, which is of some 13 pages. I'm not able to read all the content and which algorithm, which things are there, who is done what type of, and which is the best algorithm and that. What I will do is I will open the chat PDF. I will upload that PDF now. Just observe here the PDF which we have saved here. That is 13, right? Okay. Open. Okay. Now what this will do, this will give you the summary of the whole paper. You can see the title itself is article summary, means that was an article of 13 page. It will give the whole summary of the paper. Now, how we actually do the research is we take a paper, we read the abstract, we read the introduction, content and everything till references, right? And we take more amount of time by like underlining the words, keywords, making a summary of the paper, and then we come to one conclusion that from this paper, these are the things which is been done, and we add it into the literature survey section, and it takes more time, right? Now you can just see. So what is here? Article is there. Who are the authors? It is showing. Publication details it will show, right? Abstract. In abstract, you can see what is the current status, what is the proposed solution, some key points it will show, and who is the corresponding author. This is the whole summary of the paper, not the content of the paper. Of the paper, I'm telling. There is a huge difference between the content of the paper and just the paper name and other things. Now, what I will do, I will just give the question just like a chat GPT. Now, I will ask this now, like which I want to know which tools are there in this paper, because I just want to inculcate into my research study. I just want to understand what tools are used in this particular paper. Which are the tools? Which are the tools used? Enter. Simple question. No complexity. You can just see. Is it visible? Is this visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now you can see tools and techniques, right? I've just asked a question. I'm not checking like what tools and other detail, give me detailings and nothing. No. Tools used are, yes, use easy is a tool. Machine learning is another tool. In machine learning, they do go for feature extraction, classification. Deep learning, they have done. At least I'm getting something like, yes, in this paper, this work is done. This algorithm they have used. They have used some advanced DSP processors and some other things. Now, without reading the whole paper, I just want to know which tool is best out of all. I'm not interested in all the tools. I just want to know in the whole paper which tool is best. Now he's telling me in the diagnosis of the paper and the cell and in the results, For the data collection, what they have done EEG, right? For decomposition, they have used the wavelet and empirical mode and decomposition, because definitely some case studies will also be included into the paper. Then in coming to the algorithm, it's a machine learning algorithm, like they have used some SVM, random forest and other thing, machine learning. And when it comes to the deep learning, they have used some convolution networks and some short-term memory, or you can say LSMT, something they have used. And out of that, if I ask, give me the conclusion, like give conclusion. Conclusion. It gives me the conclusion, the use of machine learning and so and so. So something they have given. If you compare this conclusion with this conclusion, the paper's conclusion, where is the, here you can, this paper, you can see, I can see he has written so many things here, right? You can see this is the conclusion of the paper which he gives. This is the conclusion of the chat PDF, right? So sorry, chat PDF. So there is something we get to know, at least like what things are there in the paper, who is done, where is that, something we get to know, so that these things will help us to understand the things in a more simple way without reading the whole paper and without going the findings and other things. Because if you look at the paper, it's very horrible. You can see, you can just look at this paper, how they have written the whole paper, right, with the graphs and other things. In 2025 abstract, then they have used some percentage numbers also. They have given. You can give the this also. Show the results. So the best results. Here he may give some. It depends on what type of question you give, right? Okay. Show the result. Show the result means it will not show you the graph. It will not show you other thing. It will show you that accuracy 98.5% is done using the CNN algorithm, right? Now, if you just compare with the paper, here you can give in the abstract itself, you can show it is 98 point specificity is there, sensitivity. What answer? I will just go to 98.5 use accuracy, right? So what is the accuracy here? Did not mention. Okay, 96.33 is the accuracy, right? Because definitely we need to tell in the abstract section that what is the percentage. So you can see 98.5%. Now there is a different note, that is 98.33. There is telling me 98.5%, right? So sensitivity, and when they just compare with the other algorithms, it is showing me this. So it means that without reading the whole paper, it is possible for me to extract the whole content at one particular application by making use of AI tools. And I can do 100 number of work using this PDF, right? So earlier it was becoming very difficult for us to understand the things, to visualize the things, right? To come to some kind of conclusion. And definitely I always recommend to go for cross validation or cross verification of the content of the AI with respect to the whatever you do your work, right? So that the work should not get distracted or the work should not get deviated from your actual part, right? So this is all about the chat PDF. Then similarly, you have the Elicit. This is another type of AI where you can go for literature review. You can generate your papers or summary, right? Information. You can go for brainstorming. Summarization is possible, like different aspects. Like it's again a kind of a tool you can explore. I'll just show you this particular part. I will not go more in detail. There is another AI tool. It is also called as a Researchpal, based suited for the literature review tool. Right, more than 200 papers, 2 million papers are there in that particular repository. Right, PDF chat is possible. Research paper insight, paraphrasing, citation generation. Many things are possible nowadays with any of, because all the AI apps are getting updated with the different number of their internal application, right? So it is possible. Then there is an abstract generator. You can make use of some abstract generator applications are there. Not AI or non-AI also, you can say. Abstract generator tools basically automatically generate the concise summary from your paper. Usually, basically it is for free of cost, right? A lot of abstract generator tools are there. You can search in the Google also. You can get to know what different tools are there. Then AI tools in research paper writing, or you can say in thesis, you can say basically what we start with the finding the gap, right? You can make use of Avanseca scanner. This is the name of the AI tool, basically used for the research purpose, finding the unique topics and literature survey, finding the gaps. Then for literature review, you can go for SciSpace. Then for outlining, building, proofreading, you can go for PaperPal. Literature insights, you have again the ResearchPal. And reference management, definitely you can go for Mendeley. Okay. Then once you do all those things, right, what will be the impact on your research paper, right? So the whole paper you have written making use of the AI tools only, 100% AI tools, right? So there are definitely some positive kind of impact will be there, and also some negative. Positive, you can see like provide, it's a very fast way to process your data, speed up your computation, right? You can go for your save the research time, automates your data, possibility of new kind of data are also possible. Optimization, question answer becomes more simple if you go for making use of AI tool, generate some new ideas, new hypothesis cases are there. But the very negative impact is like without understanding the whole concept of AI tools, how to apply and all, it becomes difficult and may go in the negative direction also. And definitely there is some kind of discrimination between the results. That is what just now I've showed you. It was 98.33% in the paper. Now that chat PDF is giving me 98.5%. So 0.2% has been added extra to my information of my chat PDF, right? So that is what I said, go for cross verification whenever you make such kind of activity, right? So this becomes fraud also, because the whole paper can be manipulated, right? So can be considered for the irreproducible researches are there, because sometimes same title, change the title, give the different name, anything is possible. That is why you can see this has become a kind of a business where a lot of people are publishing the paper by putting the author names, and so many other things are possible, right? So definitely always there are some positive and negative impact also. And what is the risk of using the AI tools are some kind of attacks is possible, because do not download any kind of the AI tool which you don't know, because some security issues may also come because of that. In advertisement, some attacks may get APK files are there, they will ask you money, or sometimes they may block the whole the user system also, right? Some data poisoning is possible by making data poisoning is nothing but manipulation of data, falsification of your data. Then theft is possible. You can they get all the credentials from your mobile phones or laptops, right? So privacy breaches is also possible, because you are allowing all the terms and conditions for making use of AI tools. So therefore some kind of privacy breaches is still possible, which comes under the cyber security attacks. So unintended consequences will come if we don't follow the proper protocol. So lack of explainability and also the scalability of attacks is possible. And how to make use of AI tools in a simple is choose popular AI tool. Don't rush for the AI tools which appears to be more simple, right? So implementing the strong password is always recommended. Don't put simple password, and don't give the repetitive passwords, right? Because it may get hacked. So regularly monitor your AI tool, its usage and other things. Conduct regular security checks, assignments, like go for scanning of your laptops or computers wherever you have installed. Then don't give the unauthorized access to the users, because they may enter into the system and they may steal all the information. Regular or patching the AI tools is still updating, because every time there is some kind of patch will come, security patch or update will come. So those security bugs will create a kind of thing. So therefore safely utilization of AI tools is recommended. Then once the whole papers are ready, then go for journal finder. A lot of us always like go for searching which is the best journal from where you can journal. There is one AI application that is called as a Trinka, that is AI powered suggestion. It's a very comprehensive journal database, support cross-disciplinary, then publication trends and insights, right? So similar articles it will give you for your application finder. And then if you go for elsewhere, put your abstract and it will give you. Then Schemago is also possible. I can just show you one example of the just elsewhere journal finder. So just now we have done that activity of abstract, right? What I will do, I will take the whole abstract. Suppose you have written a paper and you have an abstract. Okay. now your paper is ready. Just for example, you have written the whole paper and you don't know in which journal you want to publish. Good journal. Copy the abstract of your paper and paste it. So I have pasted abstract. Find the journal. Right. So here you can see. Hope this is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see computer
Yes,
methods
sir.
and programs in biomedicine. All the journals which you see here, they all appear to be of similar content, or you can say the scope of the abstract, right? What I have done, I've just simply pasted the abstract of my paper, find the journal, and it is in else. All the journals are elsewhere, and it will give you the complete detail also. Expert system with application, right? Impact factor, citing score, time for the first decision, time for the acceptance is 187, and if it is open access, it is $3,500. And if you don't want to give money to the paper publication, go for subscription mode, where your paper will be in the subscription mode at all. It means that it will not appear for the full page, or you can say full access to the users, right? Similarly, you can say computer methods in programming. It will give you something kind of an information to search your journal, so that good journal gives good publication, right? So similarly, you can go for Schemago also. It will give you rank. That is what I said, Q1, Q2, Q3, right? You can go for this Schemago ranking, or Schemago journal finder also. I will just show you that also. This and Schemago. Because journal, it should be either Q1, Q2 or Q3. It should not be Q4. Go for click for your journal rankings. Go for Schemago journal ranking. Take your subject area. Like suppose you are from some computer science or engineering or something. Suppose if I take engineering, right? Then in engineering, if you are more specific with the area of subject like architecture, if I go for biomedical, here you can see the name of the journal. Right? So it will give you the quartile also, whether this journal is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So if I just reverse the SRJ value, it will give me from Q4. So Q4 will be something like this. It will give you each and every detail of the journal. If you want more in detail, you can go more into deep of that particular journal. Suppose, for example, I just want to know the more detail about the IEEE review in engineering. Just click on this. And here you can see who is the publisher, subject area, what is the score, right? And it will give you whether it belongs to Q1, right? So this is required. So most of the universities, most of the colleges or something like the paper to be published in the Q1 journal, quartile 1. It can be Q2 also, Q3 also, Q4 also, but recommended is Q1. Recommendation is between Q2 and Q3. Q1 cost more, and if you want to go more in detail about this particular journal, so in this website, he will give you called as a home page. Directly take you to the paper homepage, that is IEEEexplore.org. It will give you something like this. Here you can see here in IEEE in review in biomedical engineering. You can submit your manuscript, go for guidelines. You can review. Open access publishing options are also possible. Many things are possible. All right. So this is one way of how you go for finding the journals, right? How AI tools works. Last part of the workshop, like
Sir, please
first we'll
excuse
go
me.
for data collection. You can please mute.
Sir, please excuse me. I'm so sorry, but someone is talking in between and we are not able to hear you.
So, dear participants,
please
kindly mute your mic.
Kindly
Please.
ask them to keep mute.
Yeah, kindly mute, please. Yes, sir. Sir, speaker, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's time for question answer session, sir.
Yes, sir. Last minute, just over.
Sir, Soumya madam is talking, sir. And Soumya madam is talking.
Okay. Last part. It's almost one slide left. Right. So how actually AI tool works is like, first they have a huge data collection, then they have a data processing they do, like interpretation, standardization. They have some kind of algorithm which is working at the back end, right, which does all those things. Right? Definitely there will be a training model which is developed. Based on the training model only, the answers will be given by the AI tool. then it also gives you the decision whether the data whichever you have given or the question which you have asked for the chat GPT, whether it is right or wrong. So these are some other AI tools are also there for scientific writing, like Zotero is also there for the citations, Wordwise, Google Scholar, Research Rabbit, right? So applications are like cybersecurity, health, finance, retail, manufacturing, natural, NLP, and education. So last is like, hope I have covered a lot of things with more in detail. Because of time constraint, I cannot go more beyond that.
Hello.
So hope these sessions are helpful and benefiting all of you, right? Thank you.
Yeah,
Hello?
thank you very much, sir. Yeah,
Can
dear
I-
participants, the session is open for discussion. You can clarify your doubts through chat box or unmuting your mics. Yeah. Kindly introduce yourself and go ahead with your question, please.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
See, suppose we copy one paper from some website or somewhere, some journal.
Yes, sir.
If I paste it as it is in the chat GPT, it will make a new text.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, I'll copy it and make in my own way paper. Then that becomes a new paper, or it become plagiarized, or it becomes
Plagiarized paper. It will become plagiarized paper, sir.
It will be
100%. Yes, plagiarized, because paper content will get plagiarized. Even though you have changed the sentences, even the AI tool has given you some reading. That is what I have shown in the Quillbot. Copy pasted content, it will give you plagiarism data, even though you have humanized the data or something like this.
no. See, plagiarism means a sentence should not be repeated.
Repeated. Yes.
Correct. And
Yes.
thought is not a plagiarize. Suppose I say, what should I say? Any thought cannot be plagiar. There is no plagiarism rule for the thought.
Yes, yes.
Same thought, it may come to your mind, my mind, and thousands of mind at same time, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
So you write in one way, same thought, I write in another way.
Another way.
Oh, right. Then my writing, instead of I use my brain, I use chat GPT, and it will rewrite, and I reframe the paragraphs and title or conclusion, these, that, all those things. Then that comes to plagiarized paper or not?
It will not be plagiarized, sir.
That
It will not get plagiarized.
If I check plagiarism, it will show 100% plagiarized.
It will show, sir. The reason is because you have copy pasted. Because, right, if you same thing, if you write, okay, I'm not saying copy pasting. I am telling typing. You have to type. So if you type, the content will get less plagiarized. You may not get 100%, because during the copy pasting content only, many of the things get extracted from the tools. Okay, so that is why we always try to avoid the copy pasting content. Instead of that, you can write it, or you can also go for humanizing the data, whichever you have copy pasted, and then check for plagiarism. The acceptable number will come in the acceptable range, or you can say less. I cannot say 100%.
No, I mean, say, suppose I copy a text and put it in chat GPT, it will rewrite. Then there I must humanize, then that will become non-copy.
Non-plagiarized.
Non-plagiarized.
Non-plagiarized. Yes, yes, yes.
Then that will show 100% AI to AI text.
But it will show 100% AI. It will show AI 100%, but plagiarism will be less.
Okay, let us take plagiarism is below 15%. But it will show 80% AI, something like that. Now for any paper, AI is also a consideration to be considered or not.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
That means on the journal, they check the AI
They
also.
will check AI also. They will check AI also. I can just show you one thing. Just a second.
Sir,
What
post
happens
the
is like
feedback link, sir.
That is called AI detection, no?
AI detection, because they have AI. Yes,
please
sir.
post the feedback link.
Okay, just a minute. It is open. Is it
Dear
closed?
participants, yeah, we'll share in the delegates WhatsApp group.
Okay, this is okay. Just a minute. I'll just show you drill bit.
Speaker sir, few questions are there in chat box also.
Yes, sir. Many questions are there, sir.
Hello.
Just show. Hello.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yes. Yes, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I'm Dr. Hidayatullah Pirzadeh.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you for there are many AI tools. It is very much actually important for a researcher.
Yes, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible.
Hello, sir.
Which are the tools are which are it is all tools are freely available on this?
Which tool is
No,
more
sir.
perfect?
No, sir. No.
Sir?
All tools are not visible or not free of cost. I just mentioned like Quillbot is a paid version. Okay, and Research Rabbit is also a paid version. Free, they will be like free version. You can just start with those just to explore them. You can check for that. But if you want to explore with the more more parameters or something like more usage, then definitely that will cost you, sir.
Paid version.
Paid version. Paid versions is better.
Sir, good evening, sir. I am Dr. Pandiselli. Sir, I have a doubt. You said that Quillbot is the paid version. Is it so? Is it no? As per that drill part also checking the plagiarism. Under Quillbot only drill part is available, no?
Sir, your voice is not
plagiarism is
audible.
also available. Yes, under Quillbot, plagiarism check is also possible.
That is called.
That is? Yes, madam. Continue. Hello.
Yeah, madam, please continue.
Madam, please continue. Hello. So maybe I will just I just got to.
I think maybe some network issues.
Okay. I'll just answer to that question and come to the next part.
Hello. Drill part is checking plagiarism, no? Drill part.
Yes.
What about the Quillbot?
Quillbot will also check the plagiarism. It will check the AI also. Madam, if you can see this here on my screen, I've just logged into the Drillbit. I've just logged into the Drillbit, which is a paid version. Okay. Here, madam, is it visible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Madam, just look at this. So here you can see there are 3 parameters are there. Here, this Drillbit, it will give you the quality of the grammar of your paper. You can say 78% has been like, okay, fine. It will give you AI score. Just now, sir was also asking the question, first participant, I've not answered correctly to him.
Yes.
He asked the question is like, if the percentage of the similarity index is less than 15%, but AI score is 100% or 80%. So still the paper get accepted or not? No, it will not get accepted. The reason is because the plagiarism, no doubt it is 8%, but the quantity of AI score now it is been enabled, or they are also checking that part also. Earlier they were not doing. I'm having this software since so many years, but earlier in this software I was not having this AI score. This parameter was missing, this part. But now they have added this also. So earlier I was to only focus on the similarity index. So if it is many papers, if they are less than 25%, some say that 10%, the paper will get accepted. But they are not focusing on AI score. But now, even the percentage is less, they are focusing on 21% AI. So I have to reduce from, definitely this report will give me the which part of the content is AI detect. AI. So I have to reduce this. How to reduce is again the different case. You can change the synonyms, you can write the sentence, you can humanize, you can rephrase, you can paraphrase, you can do anything on that. Right? So that part can be seen. You can see one example here also on my screen. So here it is 24%, but now AI score is 90%. It is completely not acceptable. Right? So those cases will also come into consideration during the submission. So that is why Once a paper is ready, first we need to go for plagiarism check, then we need to go for AI. Then no doubt, if we are weak in the grammar, not an issue, because grammar is not a parameter for the rejection and acceptance of the paper. It will come at the last. If the reviewer is giving something comment like the paper is not more grammatically correct, it is poor in explanation, it is not novel, then during that conditions also, even though your AI score is less, even though your similarity index is less, but the paper is not giving me the clarity of what actually it is written, then the paper will get rejected. So these many things should be taken consideration while before applying for any publication.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Sir, one more question, sir. So how to increase our citation score, sir? So what are the tools are there?
There are no
That
such
how
tools
to
are
improve?
there to increase the citation. That is what I said, like your paper should have more visibility. More visibility. More visibility is nothing but you need to have a Google Scholar page or profile. You have to add your paper there, and whoever is referring to your paper, he has to write the proper sentence. Madam, actually there is one workshop which I have conducted on how to write how to conduct the literature survey and how to cite the papers. Okay. There I've explained in every detail, because most of the time what we do is, if we have a paper, we write the author name followed by the title of the paper followed by the name of the journal. Sometimes we miss the DOI, sometimes we don't write the paper format, paper spelling, everything wrong, right? So we add it into the reference. So that paper will not get cited into the Google Scholar. Why? Because the content of the citation part is wrong or it is misinterpreted there. That is why either we have to copy it from the IEEE Google Scholar, that which I have shown earlier part, or we have to take it properly from the format. Then only the paper get visibility, or else it will not get visible. And we should ask our friends and colleagues that at least even if it is single word, also try to cite it into your references. Then only the paper citation can be increased. That we always do. Like I ask my colleagues to add my paper which is already published into your references. Then it will get cited. But there is no tool for increasing the citations.
For only reference writing, we can use that Mendeley, no?
Mendeley, yes, sir. To arrange or to manage all the references, we can use Mendeley.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Hope I have answered.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So a lot of questions.
May I get your email ID and phone number, sir, for further sessions?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I will be posting.
Chat box, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
This is Dr. Zakir Nazuruddin. Sir, may I have one question, sir?
Yes, sir.
While citing some reference, say for example, if I am referring someone's quote for any research related, so if I do that rephrasing of the sentence, originally the author has written in the journal, that won't be considered to be the plagiarism. That won't be come under
No, sir. It will not come. It will not come, sir. It will not come.
If I am taking as such, that is copying, as you told, just copying and pasting, then it will become 100% plagiarism.
100% plagiarism. Yes, right, sir. Right.
So I have to rephrase it.
You have to rephrase the sentence. No doubt you have to rephrase the sentence, but the citation part means the citing part, right? So that has to be same. It should not get changed.
Yeah.
The citing is nothing but I'll just tell this part. Just a minute. I'll just.
Sir.
You can see this part. This part should not be changed, sir. This part.
Yeah.
It should be same. This is important. Madam was also asking how to increase the citation. This has to be included. Each and everything. Correct format should be followed, sir. Whether it is APA, MLA, I think this should be followed. Even though you paraphrase or you humanize or you do whatever with the content of the text part, that will not matter. But this should be properly cited. Then only the paper will get cited.
Yeah, that thing we are not supposed to change it, sir.
This should not.
No, but every journal they check AI content also.
Yes, sir. 100%. Nowadays they are doing this. They are checking the AI content. Because or else if they don't do, I can write 100 number of papers in a day by using ChatGPT or any other AI tools. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Anybody else? Dear participants?
Mainly how to remove the plagiarism, sir?
Yeah, one by one, please. One by one, please.
Sir, you can use any paraphrasing tool, or you can go for any, like just now I said, like you can use Quillbot or you can use Drillbit. Check where your information is get plagiarized. Try to humanize or try to write in your own sentences. Then definitely it will take some time to make that less plagiarized. Then definitely it will help.
Thank you,
Just
sir. Thank
answer all the questions from the chat box. Teach us how to check the plagiarism and percentage. Just now I've answered. Can you give us the Q1 to Q4 list to find and publish? It is from Aishu something, name of the participant. You can use Skimago ranking. That is what I've shown. Is it mandatory to create an account Google Scholar.edu? It's not mandatory. If you don't have edu also, it's fine. You can use your personal also. Still, it is acceptable. Yan Zakir. Send corrected. Okay, it is with the director, sir. You can share the recorded version, recorded videos also. What is the use of Google Scholar account? The usage is nothing but you can use the, you can get to know at least how many number of persons are cited, your paper got cited, right? It is from Dr. N.N. Murthy, sir. Then screen is not visible. How to keep an icon of Grammarly in ChatGPT? Madam, there is one more question from Aishu. How to keep an icon of Grammarly in ChatGPT? What you should do is download the Grammarly application into your Google, from the Google, give an extension to the Google Chrome, right? So that will get added into your any part of your website. Okay, so that can also be done. A few more questions are posted. Just give you.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
When we do this, what you said is chat PDF. Chat PDF, when we take out a summary, if we are using that as a review in our thesis, so will that come under plagiarism?
Yes, madam. It will show. It will not show plagiarism. It will give you the AI content.
Okay,
because
so
it is
it
generated
has to
using
be changed using paraphraser and then
paraphraser.
kept.
Yes.
Yeah.
That point can be done.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. AI tool which require less capacity, neural network can be used in AI. How to get survey paper for this new one? Survey paper, you can check with Google Scholar. Jagdish
I think
is
it's a
also
review
replying.
paper.
Review paper, survey paper, review paper. Yes, sir. Yes. Kindly give a demo of Research Rabbit. Okay, Mendeley takes time. Research Rabbit is actually a huge part where it takes another half an hour to take that. Definitely in another session, we'll try to show that also because of the time
Sir,
constraint.
I'm willing to attend that session. Yes, that was my question. And I'm willing to attend that session again. Like, please let me know whenever you take.
Because this is actually huge topic, Research Rabbit, because it shows, I have to show step by step, then only you will able to do that. Okay. Definitely in the coming days, we'll try to keep that with another different models of AI tools. I will ask the sir to reconduct this sessions once more. Then can you repeat? Thank you, and thank you participants for your wonderful feedbacks. PPTs and the PDF I've already shared with the sir. You can collect from the sir. Feedback link, sir will tell. Okay. Kindly answer in ChatGPT icon Grammarly. Okay. Can you please share Drillbit? Drillbit is paid. It's not a free. It's a paid version. You can have a free version with limited content, limited thing. Turnitin also you can use. Even if ASQL Drillbit shows more. There is one confusion. Even I have seen, like, not confusion, observation. Suppose the Drillbit is giving you something around like 10% of plagiarism of your data. See, one more careful observation. What you have to do is, most of the publisher, they do not say what type of plagiarism software they are using to check the paper. Some they make use of Turnitin, some they make use of iAuthentic, some make use of Drillbit, or some Turnitin also, right? So Drillbit, if it is 10% plagiarism is shown, then it will be nearly around 20 to 25% in Turnitin. Okay. So just try to make use of best plagiarism software. Go for publisher or ask once which they are using, then it becomes more easy for you to reduce your plagiarism content. Thank you, Guru Swami ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Your presentation was good and very informative.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I have one more doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, whether it's possible to remove the content, duplicate content from our research using this Chat.
Duplicate content in the sense, sir?
Sorry, in research, we are writing some thesis paper. We are taking the reference from the other research survey. Whether it's possible to remove the content, duplicate content from our research.
From
Is
your?
there any tool? Is there any tool, specific tool to remove the content, duplicate content, and eliminate the thing, unwanted
sir.
data?
No, sir. Unwanted data, you cannot do it. You can just like write the whole content and write its summary. Still, it is acceptable. Suppose it's one paragraph. You can write like summary of this paragraph. It will give. I can just give you in a short. I'll just show you. Here it is. I'll just show you the chat GPT only.
Okay.
Is what you can do is, sir, in chat GPT. Suppose you have a content already which is there from wherever paper which you have referred, right? And if you want to refer the same content, right, not more in detail, no doubt. Suppose I have copied this content. Okay, this part you can do it in chat GPT. I will paste here. Okay, so this is here. Here you should give a command, sir. Here you can use input. Here first give the command. Here, okay. What I will do is write the summary.
Okay, sir.
Summary of.
Okay.
Yeah. It is around some 100, 200 words or something like. Sir, now you can see. It has given me the summary only. So in the whole summary, my duplicate content is gone. I don't know what was there. Now here something is appearing to be something more similar. And if you want, what you should do is take this content, check for AI or any plagiarism data, because you have copy pasted the content and you are trying to writing the summary. Now another thing what you can do with this particular task is here.
Okay.
Show you here. Write the synonym of the above. If suppose this content is some 50% of plagiarized, use the synonym of the above and check the plagiarism. If it is 50%, at least it will reduce by at least some 10%. At least 10%. So duplication get vanished from here. No doubt it's a duplicated data. Somewhere you have taken and copy pasted. But sir, at the end, we want the appearance to be changed, even though the content is same. That is what actually this is all about.
Okay, sir. Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me, one more question, sir. Just only one question.
Yes.
Sir, while citing the reference and all, is it mandatory to always put the DOI, sir, for every article?
No,
It is
sir.
mandatory.
No, sir, not mandatory. DOI and URL is not mandatory, sir. But other contents like page number, volume number, issue number, the proper name of the journal, proper author names is mandatory. DOI is not mandatory.
Mandatory.
I've seen some of them, because some paper have DOI, some paper don't issue the DOI also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, last question, sir.
Yes.
How to calculate H-index, sir? What is H-index? How to calculate, sir?
Sir, there are two things are there. Just now, I'll just show you this part also. In the Google Scholar, you can see there are two things are there. One is the H-index and another is I-index. So basically, I-index is nothing but it's a number which gives, if you suppose your paper is cited more than 10 times, the I-index will be 10 is equal to 1 number, sir. You can calculate like this also. 10 is equal to 1. I'll just show you here. Okay, now here you can see, sir. Sir, this I-index, I-10 index means a paper which is cited more than 10 times. Okay, this is I-index. There is another called as a H-index. Okay, so H-index, it's a kind of a matrix. Okay, you can say it's a matrix. Basically, it is used to assess the impact, or you can say the productivity of the research work, or you can say the published work. And how it is calculated is nothing but based on the paper which has received the citations, more citations, you can say. So that type they actually calculate, but there is no formula even I have come across for that calculation of H-index. I-index I got to know, but if anyone of you are like more known, you can still answer to this question.
No, suppose I paraphrase a text, it won't show AI content.
If you paraphrase no sir, if it is a AI generated text, and if you paraphrase it, still it will show you the AI content only, sir. AI content.
No, suppose I take a text from your paper, I paraphrase it, rewritten by a machine. Okay, then the plagiarism will be very less, nominal, maybe
Nominal.
some little,
some
but then
less.
that will be AI content, or it won't be AI. It will show AI, or it won't show AI.
It will show moderate AI, sir. It will not show either 100% or less AI. It will show something like moderate kind of AI content is there in that particular. It will use like, if I say some 10%, which 10% of your data is content, it will be shown in the complete report. When you generate the report, plagiarism report or AI report, in that it will show which line, which word of the data is been AI generated data.
So that is acceptable, 10% of AI generated or not?
It is accepted, sir. Accepted. Nowadays they are accepting 10% also.
So any text we want to rewrite, it is better to use.
Excuse me, sir.
Baba,
sir.
let me complete. Why you are interrupting? I have not completed. You should have decency at least. When you are teachers. See, I instead of using ChatGPT, I rewrite a text in paraphrasing tool. Then it won't show AI, right? Maybe nominal.
It will not show, sir. It will not show.
So
Correct.
if I rewrite in ChatGPT, definitely it will show
It
AI
will show.
tool, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Correct.
So better to use ChatGPT instead of ChatGPT, AI
Paraphrasing.
tool, paid AI tool, right?
Yes. You can use paid. Go for paraphrasing. It will not show.
Paraphrase,
It will show less. It
what
will
is the
show
best?
less.
No, what is the best AI tool in that case? Sorry, paraphrasing test at least.
Quillbot you can use, sir. Quillbot.
Quillbot paid.
Paid. It's paid only.
No, there is a free version of Quillbot also. I used to use several times.
With less features, sir. Like word count will be less. Okay. Like that, some kind of we can say like something like you can say like something restrictions will be given to that for unpaid.
Other person can ask the question. I have no problem.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. You have been asking about what is H index. Everybody knows.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What I know so far, I asked my senior professor. He was telling that that citation is there, but if it is in the order like 1, 2, 3, you have published first 3. That first 3 papers is getting cited. So that is called H index. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
If any papers is not cited so far, then this number won't come.
Won't come. Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, sir,
but I don't have a formula for
Here
that.
example, sir.
Sir, it is another way we have calculated a H index also.
Sir,
So
here
it means
3 is there, na, sir. SAR number having 3. That you can
One
say
by one.
example, sir.
One by one, please.
sir,
No.
Yes, please answer.
SAR
Somebody was answering.
here having 3, na, sir. That only can give justification, sir. Tell me, sir.
No, that is what, sir. I don't have that actually the formula for that. How it is 3. I didn't get also. Okay, but somebody was answering just now. I just wanted to know from their side also.
Yes, sir. For example, if we are supposed to publish 10 papers or 10 publications, so we need to get minimum 15 citation for 10 citation or equivalent to H like that. So if 10 or more than 10, so it means we will get a high value of H index. So likewise, so that is the main things for the calculating H index.
Calculating for the H index. Yes.
Excuse me, madam.
Are you clear?
I want to clarify one doubt. So actually, H index they were telling whatever the journals we have published, that must be cited. Then only H index be calculated. I index is different. That is one published paper should be minimum 10 or more. It should be cited. Am I right, ma'am?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct, sir. Right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all of you members that given answer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sir. Speaker, sir, shall you stop here?
Yes,
it's
sir,
almost
yes.
yeah, 9:50.
It's almost
so
9.
yeah.
Almost
So
near 10, sir.
yeah. So with this, we'll stop here. So on behalf of all participants and on behalf of Higher Learning Education Institute, we are very much thankful to our speaker, sir, resource person, sir, for his elaborative and informative section. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. At the same time, on behalf of speaker, sir, and on behalf of Higher Learning Education Institute, we are very much thankful to all participants for their active participation and active involvement. So with this, we'll stop here. Once again, we'll meet in some other online events. So till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, speaker, sir. Thank you, participants. Good night, speaker, sir. Good night, participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Can I ask a last question, please?
Sir, he left, sir. Sir left.
Oh.
Yeah.